Damien, how do you sum that up, a point on the road?
Point on the road, yeah, do you take it before the game? I don't know, because we always believe that we can go to places, even here, Tala, that we can win. That's where we're at now as a club. So absolutely disappointed. It's 2 points dropped, because here they're defending with 10 men for 60 minutes. It's always going to be hard. It's the hardest thing in football to do, to break down a low block. But I absolutely believe, I know, I saw in real time, and Jack told me, it's a legitimate goal. You know, that's the difference yet again.
Yeah, you had the ball in the net, and certainly Brian Maher, the busier of the two keepers, on a different night you just need that bit of luck for the ball to fall, or maybe the decisions to go your way.
Yeah, a bit of luck, bit of quality. I think we, maybe forcing things at time. 50 minutes against 10 men was always going to be long, so we told them to stay calm. The goal will come, and like I said, it did come. Decisions, I find it absolutely mind-boggling. The decision. Like I said, legitimate goal. Jack's in there. He said it hit off his hip and then he kicked it in. But here, I don't think I can comment much more on referees and decisions. But it's the difference between jumping into fourth tonight and not.
Yeah, it's not worth it. What happens when you come to the referees, very well protected. In terms of the way your own team played, obviously you're down to the bare bones on the bench. They bring off Patrick McElhenney. You're light. Are you pleased with how the players acquitted themselves?
Listen, obviously Will Jarvis going off was a massive blow, because he has that ability, that 1v1 ability that maybe we lack at times in the squad. We're all about positioning and passing and building our way up the pitch, whereas that's why Will has had such a big impact in our team and in the league. He's an out-and-out dribbler. There's not many in the league, so he was a loss for sure. And then second half we're just trying to manipulate, I guess, patterns and changing shape and what have you. Yeah, we dominate the half. I demanded that at half time. We couldn't give them any oxygen, any chances, get the crowd up. I think we did that well. But here, did we create enough to win? I'd say no, but like I said, we scored a legitimate goal to win, so here.
In some ways, Derry going down to 10 was probably the worst thing that could have happened tonight, because it gave them the impetus to play in that low block, and in that first 10 minutes they certainly looked like we got at them.
Yeah, got good players. Like I said, Will going off was a disappointment. It's in any walk of life, in football, any league, it's always difficult to break down a low block. So there is an air of disappointment with the lads. I'm sure the fans, which I'm so grateful for them coming up. The biggest attendance up here, and I don't know, is it 16, 20 years against 16 years, is it? So amazing. It just shows the connection that they have with the players, and we spoke about the emotion and the effect that the players have had, the hope and dreams that they've given the fans, and it's not over. There's a fortnight left, 2 games, and we're ready to rock.
You described it in your LOI TV interview as the best 2 years of your life. What does the club mean to you?
What does the club mean to me? Everything, I guess. It's just my family now. Probably my family life and my time with my kids and my wife has suffered at times, because I'm concentrating so much on speaking to you maybe, or the players, planning everything, and like the rest of the staff, we put our heart and soul into it. I'd like to think with a dash of quality along the way, and this is why we're in the position now. Only back up, you'd say, our second season back up in the big time. Consistently grown. I don't think any team, any club, any squad has grown like this. I feel so connected to everyone, and it was had a half decent career, but I absolutely mean it when I say the 2 years with the guys. Don't worry, they break my heart as well at times. I want to kill them, but I said it in the dressing room there. It's the best 2 years of my life. Let's go finish off the job.
Rolling into next week, I know frustration is probably the overriding emotion now, but when you do strip it back, you're in a good place.
Yeah, brilliant place. I don't know, you as a fan, would you took it at the start of the season?
Absolutely, take it at the start of the season.
So yeah, we've done it on a shoestring, but with amazing guys, and like I said, an awful lot of quality, consistently grown. The respect they've shown me and the staff, and the buy-in, and that's when you see the improvement in all these guys. Here, it's brilliant. Would I have took it at the start of the season? Yeah. Would I have took a point at the start of the night? Here, I don't know, because that's the belief that has grown in this club over the last 18, 20 months, whatever. Would you have took a point this time last year? Yeah. but I think we're a different animal now.
Your two direct rivals for Europe will obviously have an eye on the cup final. You saw last year going into the cup final that can maybe hurt the last league game or two. For the job you guys have to do, it's obviously just win those next two games, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they can take their eyes off. So yeah, they've got difficult games coming up, as do we. I don't disrespect anyone. It's hard to win a game in this league. So yeah, all we can concentrate, like I said to the guys before the game, do not worry or think about results elsewhere. This is in our hands. Here, maybe it's shifted a bit tonight, not getting the 3 points, but here, like I said, Monday we'll bounce in, and I'm sure they'll do that into Friday night as well next week.
Does that international break hurt a little bit of momentum we had, especially after the Knock game, the down week?
Possibly. There seems to be a lot of breaks at this time of the year. I don't know what the FAI, the guys, can do upstairs. So yeah, there's a lot of breaks. It's never ideal. We're here, you weigh it up, we get lads back. We didn't have an in-house game last week because I think it's been a long, hard season. I think some of the guys look tired at times. But like I told them, I think yesterday in the match day -1 meeting, it's not time to be tired. Should be absolutely hyper with excitement, as I'm sure we'll be now for the last push.
An amazing display from the fan side, obviously travelling big numbers to Derry. It'll probably be the biggest attended UCD game we've had in a while on Friday. What's your message to the fans now?
Keep doing what they do. We had an emotional talk about them before the game tonight. I don't think the players should underestimate the effect that they've had on many people in the Riverside. Probably going into their jobs 9 to 5, getting up early, buses here, there, everywhere. But here, I'd say early on in the week they were thinking about this game, talking about this game. Talking about potential teams, what we're going to do. We're going to get to Europe. So there's a connection there that I haven't seen an awful lot in my career between fans and players. And let's just keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully they're out in numbers next week. We'll try and prepare the lads as always as best we can, and it's another must-win game.
Thanks, Damien.
Cheers, Darren.